So what's up, you guys? You're welcome to the Pop Culture Parrots. Please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post. So let's get right into it.
So Billie just finished an interview with Complex Magazine alongside celebrity, influencer, whatever you want to call her, YouTube star Queen Blackwell. And when she was asked who was her or who is her go-to female rapper, she said the obvious name, Nicki Minaj.
GOAT female rapper. I'ma say right now I am loving Glorilla.
Sick.
Glorilla, if you want to shake your ass, turn on Glorilla new album.
Okay. Nicki Minaj is like, obviously.
See, I'm just saying things that I like right now. So like,
I know.
GOAT.
I know.
GOAT is
That's
Nicki.
what's
I'm gonna
Nicki
agree.
is GOAT for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Agree. GOAT.
Yeah.
The Barbz.
Oh,
So major shout out to Billie for being a real AF. But Queen, this is no shade to Queen. This is no hate to Queen. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But if the question is who is the greatest female rapper of all time, look at the side eye Billie gave her when she said Glorilla's name. This was the side eye. Like, it's no shade to Glorilla, but the greatest female rapper of all time and Glorilla in the same sentence is ludicrous. Absolutely effing ludicrous. Because what do you mean that Glorilla is the greatest female rapper of all time? Absolutely insane. And it's no shade to Glorilla. Like Quinn said, she's doing amazing right now. But as of now, and probably not even in the nearest future, greatest female rapper of all time and Glorilla cannot be in the same sentence. It's the equivalent of saying Ice Spice is the greatest female rapper of all time. Like, it sounds insane, even just saying it alone. So major shout out to Billie for being a real AF, especially with that side eye, because the side eye was like she was telling Queen to be effing for real, because there ain't no way, there ain't no way she was being dead ass with the answer. Anyways, Nicki has announced that her new sneaker line with her partnership with Lucky is basically coming out on the 7th of April, I think. Yeah, 7th of April. So let me know in the comments if you're going to cop one. I think they look good AF. So let me know if you're going to copy a new one. Nicki is in her business era. She's allegedly going back into acting. So it's just a lot going on for the Barbz. So shout out to Nicki, shout out to Billie, shout out to Quinn. That was a really fun interview. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But yeah, Nicki sneaker line coming out in April. Let me know in the comments if you're going to cop one. No intention of circling back to the Queen Blackwell and Billie interview, but I hate when it's a very clear attempt to erase Nicki's influence. Like, I can't believe that we're having Nicki and Kim conversations in 2025. Nicki has been outdone Kim 2, 3 years into her career. Everything that Kim did, Nicki did it and did it better. And it's not even up for effing debate. So when I see these dudes sit down in an interview and talk ish about Nicki, knowing fully well what Nicki has contributed to this culture is insane. Nicki is a better rapper than Kim. She's a better writer, a better MC. So the comparisons will always seem to be based on some vendetta or prejudice against Nicki every single time. Every single time. It never makes sense when you put those two in the same box. It's like there's a difference, a big one.
Nicki is bigger than Kim ever was.
Come on, stop it, bro.
Nicki ain't bigger than Kim ever was?
Come on,
Yes,
bro.
100%.
Time out. Let me ask y'all niggas a real question.
Nicki could sell out a
Let
stadium
me
by
ask y'all
herself. I
two
don't think Lil
niggas
Kim
a real
can.
fucking question. Y'all niggas like Nicki Minaj songs better than Lil Kim songs? Keep it a fucking bean in here.
Well, I've made 3 Nicki Minaj
You don't even
hits.
know Nicki Minaj songs like that.
I got 3 Nicki Minaj hits.
I didn't say hits. I said, do you like the songs? Do you like her music? I didn't fuck her hits.
Yes.
You like her music better than Lil Kim?
I grew up in the Nicki era more than Lil Kim.
Little Kim would say it's better. Little Kim would say she's better than me. I ain't gonna lie.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Nicki being bigger than Kim ever was is not even a statement that is up for debate by any chance. Like, there is no debate about that ish. There is no way you could debate it. Is it by what metric do you want to use to place Kim over Nicki? Is it sales? Is it streams? Is it awards? Is it accolades? Is it rap verses? Like, by what measure could you possibly say that Kim was at any point in her career a bigger artist than Nicki? By what standard? And I genuinely want to know, genuinely. Nigerian superstar Davido talks about his experience working with Nicki on their 2 tracks, basically how the collaboration came about, and gives her major shout out.
You got to work with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki's to me the GOAT. Her and Lauren, obviously. Was that something where you guys worked together in the studio, or was that something where you guys were sending emails?
You know the crazy thing? I never met her.
You never met Nicki?
Crazy. We speak on the phone, all of that. Definitely the first time we linked was through DM.
Okay.
I think how did it happen? I think I just DM'd her. I think I noticed that she was following me or something like that. I think I just DM'd her, and then she actually replied. Like, I woke up the next day, I'm like, yo, she actually hit back. Cause I think I was like, yo, I got a hit for us or something like that.
Yeah, and,
so
and she did it.
Yeah. I text her, and I'm like, well, this is crazy. This is in 2019, I think. Yeah. No. Like 2020.
Right.
And then, I text her the record, and like 2 days later, she sent me the verse back. No hassle, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then,
2-day turnaround is not bad for
crazy.
Nicki.
And then this is COVID, bro. And this is when everybody's stuck at home.
For sure.
So I'm in Nigeria. I'm like, yo, she's like, when you have an artist that's giving you like Nicki Minaj is replying you like back to back. It's like she wants to do this record. You gotta take that opportunity.
You got to.
I'm like, man, I'm all the way in Nigeria. Like, I'm meant to be in LA.
Yeah, like, damn, we not be able to shoot this video.
I'm thinking, like, so then we get the jet.
Yeah.
Bro, nobody's flying, bro.
No, during COVID, it was quiet. Airports were closed.
So we fly from Lagos, get to LA, and then we were meant to shoot the video. Everything was planned, and then she was having her baby and stuff. Right. So
it just didn't work out.
To a point, it didn't work out. But you know what I'm saying, we've always been, love. And she hit me again. We did a record last year.
Yeah.
For a Pink Print, I think anniversary album. She's always like tapping in though. Amazing.
Yo,
Nicki.
YouTube Music has honored Nicki for being the female artist with the most videos, over 1 billion views. She has, across the platform, 9 videos with over 1 billion views, the most for any female artist on the platform. And mind you, I don't think she's dropped any music video since 2022 with basically Super Freaky Girl. So major shout out to Nicki for being iconic, I guess. And YouTube posting this knowing fully well they blackball her music videos nowadays is effing crazy. Anyways, Doja Cat has updated her social media layout for ahead of her upcoming album Vi, which is dropping this year. Apparently, she's the only female rapper that sticks to her words when it comes to dropping albums and the timeline of dropping those albums. But I'm super, super excited for this era. I can't wait to see what Doja has in store because she looks amazing. I'm hopeful when it comes to the overall aesthetic of Doja albums because she kind of sticks to her aesthetic and brings something new and innovative to the table every single time with music videos, performances, everything in general that it just takes to make a good rollout for an album. But as is the case with female rap every single time, it all comes back to Nicki. Like it almost always comes back to Nicki. Because why did Doja announce or promote her album and the conversation is about how Nicki doesn't have as many albums as Doja within a shorter span of time. So after Doja put out her layout, this tweet came out that Doja has not 5 albums in 7 years and Nicki has 5 albums in 15 years. And I'm not going to pretend like I don't see the point of view because a lot of this comparisons between Nicki not dropping as many albums is coming from Barbz and people who are diehard Nicki fans and are basically just frustrated about the less number of albums that they've been getting. Because mind you, the Barbz went from getting 3 albums within the span of 5 years to getting 2 albums in 10 years. So from 2010 to 2014, Nicki was dropping an album every 2 years. So they got the 3 good albums within the space of a good 4 or 5 years, and now they've only gotten 2 albums in 10 years. So of course they're going to be mad. Of course they're going to be frustrated, and I would be lying if I say otherwise. And I'm not going to pretend because I also want more music from Nicki, more consistency, more albums. So I kind of get their point. I kind of get why they're frustrated, and to say otherwise would just be flat out lying. But on the other hand, there are other considerations if we weigh it on a scale of whose albums are more memorable, when I call names like Pink Friday, The Pink Prince, Run Reloaded, Queen, it definitely rings more bells than when I say things like Hot Pink, Amala. So the conversation could turn really quickly, like dropping more albums that do not stand the test of time, that are not as memorable. And here's my thing. the conversation should never be about quantity of albums. And this is not, I mentioned before, this is not in full defense of Nicki because I want more albums from Nicki. But I think the conversation should never be about quantity of albums. It should be more about quality. For goodness sake, Lauryn Hill has been thriving off one album for the past 26 years of her career. It has just been that one solid, insanely good album. So it should never be a thing of, oh, this is the number of albums you're dropping, but which album is genuinely better? Because if you're dropping more albums with a lot less quality, then what's the point? I'm not saying that Doja's albums are less of a quality than Nicki, but I'm just saying that the conversation should not be about quantity because who gives an F if you have more albums if they're not better, if they're not more listenable? Like, quantity has never mattered over quality and quite literally never will. And on the topic of not dropping albums, Cardi B and Coil Ray might be in the talks of a collaboration, as Coil Ray confirmed on Instagram Live that working with Cardi is or has been long over. So do let me know if you'll be down to listen to a Coy x Cardi collab.
We need a Cardi B and Coil Ray collab. Facts. Long overdue. Hey,
But that's about it for this video. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, to know your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post. Goodbye.